Thank you for watching my first video. This is the second one. This is my review on Cowboys and Aliens. I just want to start off by saying that movie was awesome. Like, I liked it. When I went into the movie, I thought I was going to have to apologize to everyone for even being excited about the movie because the critics bashed it so much. But they were wrong. I loved the movie. Alright, so let's go into what I liked. What I liked the concept in general. Just Cowboys and Aliens, to me, that sounds like something awesome. Like, why wouldn't you want gunslingers and, like, aliens from the future to combine and come? Like, that just sounds like something epic and awesome. Everybody who's like, yeah, the movie sounds stupid. Like, what? Are you serious? Most of the movies that you know about, like, all the Star Wars and the big alien movies, a lot of them are... If you look at the genres, they're all collaborations. They're multiple things. They're not just like sci-fi, just plainly. I know Star Wars and that show Firefly are space westerns. Like, if you look at the genre, like, a lot of the time, sci-fi movies are space westerns. Or, yeah, the space western. Like, come on. How would that not be awesome? And then you have Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford. Who wouldn't want the new age like 007 and Indiana Jones like together in a movie? Like, come on. I know Harrison Ford is past his prime, but he's still Indy. Like, he's still Indy. You can't change that. He played the guy. The action sequences of the movie were great. I just loved them. They were epic. They definitely held the movie together. If they didn't have the action like the way they did in this movie, then the movie would have totally fallen apart. But it was great. One of the best openings I've seen in a while, besides the movie I Saw the Devil, which is a great movie. If you're into great movies, watch it, because it's great. And it has a lot of blood, but it's great. That was another thing that I liked about this movie. Like, they didn't hold back on the blood. Like, they gave it just the right amount of blood to make it, like, decent. So it's not like... I thought if they took away the blood, it would have been like a family film. Like, that's not what I wanted. I don't want like another Transformer movie. I wanted something that was kind of darker. And this was, it definitely did that. Like, in the beginning, he like punched some guy to death. Like, that's how you start a movie. Like, if I was gonna make a movie, that's definitely how it started. Like, somebody's getting punched to death, and you will see blood and guts all over the place. There wasn't blood and guts, but there was blood all over his face. Daniel Craig is awesome. The aliens, they were excellent. I thought they were cool looking. I thought, though, that they were shown too soon. Like, I was hoping that they would be left to your imagination a little bit longer, but when you saw them, they looked awesome. They were like kind of insectish. Like, they looked like they were a mix of an iguana mixed with like a praying mantis mixed with like E.T. because they had like an outer shell, and then they had like these hands that came out like once it opened up, and then they had like the heart and the lungs on the inside, and you could see all that, but they had these little hands, and I thought that was awesome. The overall theme of the movie, I thought, was pretty cool. That we were all in this together. I know that totally sounds like High School Musical. I hate that I just said that, but that's basically what the theme is, that we're all in this together. No matter what you've done in your past or what happened up until this point, we're all gonna die if the aliens kill us. Like, we're all gonna die the same way. They're gonna experiment on us, they're gonna take our organs and see what happens when they poke it with a saber knife. Okay, so we have to band together. So that was good. Like, I liked all that. Like, the lawmen were mixed with like convicts and Indians, and, well, not Indians, Native Americans if we're being PC. What I didn't like about the movie, I did not like Olivia Wilde's character. Like, I didn't like her. She was just flat and weird. I thought, I really didn't care about her. Like, not at all. When she died, I was just like, oh, you died. Oh well. You know, like, you blew yourself up. What did you think was gonna happen? I really didn't care about her that much. I know a couple people were like, oh, Olivia Wilde, she was so pretty. I don't know if she's that pretty. She has a big forehead, but she's okay. She's cool looking. Like, I guess she was otherworldly looking. Like, she fit the role, but the way she played it, I didn't agree with. The movie was a tad bit predictable at times, and like when the kid stabbed the alien, like I saw that coming from way back when Harrison Ford gave him the knife. Like, what do you expect? Harrison Ford gives you a knife, and he's like, yeah, I killed the guy with this. You need to kill the guy with this, and protect yourself. I feel like that was it's foreshadowing to the point where it was like, yeah, basically, when the alien gets in your face, stab him with it. Like, that's what he was saying to him. So why wouldn't you think that was gonna happen? It was just predictable. Like, there's a few things that were like that. What else didn't I like? The dialogue. Sometimes it was dragging. The action saved it though. Like, every time the dialogue was dragging, the action came in and saved it. So that was good. But there was still the fact that the action was dragging, and it took the dialogue was dragging, and it took away from the movie a tad bit. I think that because of the dialogue dragging, it didn't keep me on the edge of my seat. Like, I wasn't like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? I was like, like, really? This is a dialogue? Like, I wish you could spice it up. Come on, make it more robust. Do something for me. Sauce me up. But it didn't. It was just, it was bland. And then action came, and I was like, okay, saving grace. So, hallelujah, you know? So basically, this movie, it was a solid film. Like, it was a good film. It wasn't great. It definitely was not the greatest film, but it was a solid film, and it did not deserve the bashing that it got from the critics. I liked the collaboration. I thought it was great. It was a nice way to end the summer. This movie definitely, I feel like, was the best of this blockbuster season. But that might be because this blockbuster season sucked like a lot, and this was just I don't think this movie was mediocre, but it was a step above mediocre. So I'll give it a cool 8. Like, that's a solid number. It's a good, hearty number. 8 out of 10. So yeah, Film School Rejects, I want to be one of you. So just check me out. Alright, have a good night. And also, I remember from way back when this movie was in like concept form, and they were like, yeah, she's gonna be naked. I was totally down for that. Saw no boobies. No boobies. Like, who? I wanted to see boobies. Didn't see boobies. All I saw was back and like almost crack. But I wanted boobies, and I got nothing.